ਬਾਸਕਟਬਾਲ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਸ ਦੀ ਮਨਪਸੰਦ ਖੇਡ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਖੇਡ ਦਾ ਜਨੂਨ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ, ਨੌਜਵਾਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿਰ ਚੜ੍ਹ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਜਨੂਨ ਨੂੰ ਬਰਕਰਾਰ ਰੱਖਣ ਲਈ ਇਸ ਹਫਤੇ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਮਾਲਟਨ ਦੀ ਪੋਲ ਕਾਫੀ ਪਾਰਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੈਪਟਰਸ ਸੁਪਰ ਫੈਨ ਨਵ ਭਾਟੀਆ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬਾਸਕਟਬਾਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕੋਰਟ ਦੀ ओपनिंग की गई। इस मौके मिसीसागा दी मेयर बोनी क्रोम्बी ने रिबन कट के उद्घाटन किया। इस मौके लोकल स्कूलों दी टीमां दे बच्चे प्रैक्टिस करने लई पहुंचे हुए सन। पेश है मिसीसागा तो चमकौर सिंह माशिके दी एक खास रिपोर्ट।
ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੌਲ ਕਾਫੀ ਪਾਰਕ ਮਾਲਟਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਨਾਮ ਵਾਇਲਡਵੁੱਡ ਪਾਰਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਇੱਥੇ ਨਵੀਂ ਕੋਰਟ ਬਣਾਈ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨੈਬ ਭਾਟੀਆ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਨੈਬ ਭਾਟੀਆ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ, ਬਾਨੀ ਕ੍ਰਾਂਬੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਕੋ ਲੋਕਲ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਕੈਰੋਲਿਨ ਪੈਰਿਸ਼ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਨਵਾਇਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਸੋ ਈਵਨ ਦੋ ਮੈਂ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਕਿਡ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਚਾਈਲਡ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਹਾਲਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੀਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਨੈਟਸ ਟੁੱਟੇ ਪਏ ਸੀਗੇ, ਪਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਇਨਵੈਸਟਮੈਂਟ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਤਾ। ਸੋ ਵੰਸ ਅਗੇਨ ਥੈਂਕਸ ਟੂ them। ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੋਕੀ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਬਾਸਕਟਬਾਲ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਤੋਂ, from the Raptors, and a lot of different people. So I want to say thanks to everybody.
And one of the Raptors fell right in my lap. And you have no idea how sweaty they are when they're playing. He slid right off, came back and apologized after, but it was quite the thrill actually. And I wasn't hurt at all. Nav, you're an angel. You're really good to the city. You're really good to all of Canada. And you're really good to this particular little village. And I am just thrilled that you've chosen to build your first court here. And I want to thank our staff. Jody Robelos is over there and Steph Shapansky and all our other staff, Jamie, the whole gang that worked on this. They were here last night, some trademark problem, and it got fixed. Everything gets fixed. And our
employees, we are very honored to be here today to celebrate what's actually happening in the community as well. As a part of Tangerine's Project Forward initiative, we work with a number of organizations across Canada, across hundreds of youth, thousands of youth across the country, to really inspire self-confidence, inclusion, belongingness across all of the countries. So for us to be able to partner with NAV was actually a very easy decision because we share a lot of the same common values and most importantly, taking action. And I think NAV, that's who you are. You're a person who takes action, and I think we all really, really appreciate that of you. Now from Tangerine's perspective, we are extremely happy about what this year is going to bring. We've got the Toronto Raptors coming back to the Scotiabank Arena on October 20th. We're excited about that. We're so excited about the interest that women basketball has taken in this country as well as the WNBA in Canada as well. So really, really happy with that. But we know that the last couple of years with the pandemic has been a little bit challenging, especially for youth in schools and communities, not being able to have team sports. And what we know about team sports is that they inspire leadership in youth, they bring inclusion, and they bring strength and diversity for the communities that we work in. So we're very, very honored to be able to participate in this. NAV, to sponsor your foundation is great. I think there's going to be more work for us to do together on this. Looking forward to continuing to work together. When I first came to Canada, I was in a community not too far from here. I spent a lot of time on basketball courts, not as nice as this, but certainly I think the youth are going to enjoy this a lot. I came in with my son today, and walking around, it's a place where parents and youth can come together, build community. We're really, really honored to participate. So thanks again to NAV, thanks again to the Team Tangerine, and thanks to all of you for coming out today and supporting this wonderful.
Hey, I'm so delighted that the rain has held off, and I'm happy to be here in Malton with all of you at the Paul Coffee Park for the unveiling of these amazing, so beautiful new basketball courts. Let me also acknowledge the members of my team, but in particular, Councillor Carolyn Parrish from this area, Ward 5, whose drive and determination made this all happen, Carolyn. You have been an incredible champion for Malton in this community and making this happen. We are so proud of you. Thank you very much for all you do. This woman works so hard, and she is a dog with a bone when she gets an idea. Don't stand in her way. So thank you, Carolyn. I'll also acknowledge some of my other colleagues who joined us today. Councillor Ron Starr is with us from Ward 6. Councillor, give a wave, please. I know he's here. He came out. Thank you, Ron. And also from Brampton, we've got Gurpreet Dillon, who's the councillor for Ward 9 and 10 in Brampton. He's a regional councillor. Gurpreet, thank you for joining us. And you already heard, but we've got city staff here, city staff who made this happen. Jody Robles, who is our acting Commissioner of Community Services. Thank you, Jody, to you and your team. And then also a special thanks to Martin Becko from Tangerine, Ross Cunningham from Hyundai, Taylor Dean from Tim Hortons, and everyone for the community building work that you do alongside of the Superfan and the Nav Bhatia Foundation. Thank you. And I want to thank as well the members of that board, Jay Springer and Scott Lake, who waved earlier. Thank you for the work you're doing. And of course, the man, the legend, Nav Bhatia himself. Nobody quite like you, Nav, but we love you. He brought all his friends out. Mohammed Faqih from Paramount's here. Sam McDaddy always stand out. I think the three of you sit together courtside most times. We see you all together attached at the hip. So, of course, your friends are all out supporting you today, Nav. Here at the city, we're so grateful for the Foundation's generous donation of $150,000 to renovate these courts here at beautiful Paul Coffee Park in Malton, whereas, as you all heard, where you settled first when you came to Canada. And I won't repeat Carolyn's story. That was precious, but that'll be Carolyn's story. And these courts, so beautiful. Something to be proud of, a lasting legacy for this community. We're truly lucky here in Mississauga to have you as a partner, as a community builder, and we're thankful for your commitment to strengthening our communities and providing opportunities for our youth. So we're really looking forward to coming out in the summer to visit the very first, and we're proud of that. We are the first Superfan Celebrity Basketball Camp. I'm so proud of that. Let's hear it for that too. I know we'll all be stopping by to watch the kids play. Everyone's going to come through. But what's particularly exciting about these courts, they are just the beginning of a redevelopment of beautiful Paul Coffee Park with new tennis courts, new bocce for the seniors, bocce courts, a leash-free zone, a cricket pitch upgrade, all being planned in the future. This park will be so beautiful and continue to be renovated and redeveloped. I know that this park will be a hub for the community for years to come, with these beautiful new basketball courts being the centerpiece and an amazing addition. So thank you. So once again, Nav Bhatia, the Superfan, and to all your corporate partners and your foundation, thank you. Thank you for making these courts a reality for our friends, our residents here in Malton. And
Malton. I had yes, you can do that. Yes, it did. I had lot of speed bumps in my life. If you know my story, there were a lot of speed bumps in my life, but that's where I got my strength from my Malton. And my first job when I came here, I did landscaping, I did janitorial job, because nobody wanted to hire a mechanical engineer with a turban and beard. I did all those jobs, and finally I ended up not too far away in Rexdale on Rexdale Boulevard at Rexdale Hyundai as a car salesman, and that was the happiest time of my life. That was my first job, and that's the time when I first started affording a coffee twice a day, which was Tim Horton. It was cheaper then at that time, actually, but that's how I got addicted to it. As important as these courts are for the community, and yes, Rinku has told you a couple of times, I love this sport of basketball. I think this sport is the best sport on this planet. It's the fastest sport on this planet. It's the most entertaining sports on this planet. And yes, I'm addicted to this sports. Everybody knows my slogan, that I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't womanize, I only raptorize. So, everybody knows. And you know what? It's true. People can call me addict. My wife also calls me an addict of this game. And she always sort of keeps on reminding me that our home would have been free and clear of mortgages if I didn't have this addiction. But I have this addiction and it's going to continue going till I die. So, you know, I want to use this. Yes, you can, for the sports of basketball. You know, I've been dealing with one bank all my life, that is Bank of Nova Scotia. And I've been working with one dealership, which is Hyundai franchise, Hyundai brand I've been working with. So basically, I always say that I have one wife, one daughter, one bank, and one car brand which I do. I don't do anything else. I don't dilute my things. So guys, I tell you one thing, I'm so thankful to Tangerine that they have, it was a very natural and organic partnership. Bank of Nova Scotia, Tangerine, my bank, Hyundai, my brand of the cars I sold, Tim Horton, the coffee I run on, I get energized on. So it was a very common, and it was no brainer to start this beautiful courts in the city I started my journey, and the city I love so much, which is Malton and Mississauga.